Hey, what's going on, Ecom Dominators? Cynthia here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can earn $100 per day on Etsy using free organic traffic. The number one question I still get today is, Cynthia, I want to start my own online business without too much upfront cost. So we'll be covering all of that in today's video. Now, before we get started, you'll first need to pick a niche, preferably a niche that you're already interested in. It just makes the process a whole lot easier. And if you're still struggling to pick a niche for your print-on-demand store, then I recommend that you watch my previous video where I show you my top 7 most profitable niches with print-on-demand. And if you're new to my channel, hey, what's up? My name is Cynthia, and I teach everything related to print on demand and how to make money online. So right now I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to create your first ever Etsy store, create your first product, and drive free organic traffic. So if that sounds good to you, don't forget to smash that like button and also stay subscribed to my channel for more content just like this. Alrighty guys, let's get into it. So right now I'm on the dashboard on one of my Etsy account, and I'm going to quickly refresh the page so you know it's real. And what I want you guys to see is just today alone, I earned $100 in sales. Now, if I come on over to marketing under Etsy ads, as you guys can see, I haven't paid Etsy a single dime to market any of my products. I just depend solely on the organic traffic. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can go out to set up your Etsy store, put up your first product, and earn $100 per day. Now, another thing to note is that I've actually created this store many months ago, and I haven't touched it since. So in my opinion, earning this type of revenue is pretty passive in my opinion. So let's get into the tutorial. So for step number 1 is to go on Etsy.com and then click the sign in button right over here. And then once this window pops up, simply click on this button that says register, and then go ahead and enter in your email address, your first name, password, and then click register. Then you want to simply scroll down over here and then click open your Etsy shop. I'm going to quickly fill in my shop preference. So I'm going to select my language. I'm in the United States, and then you can just select one of these that describes you. I'm just going to go ahead and just say part-time. So the next thing you want to do is to name your shop. So make sure the name is unique and also has to do something with your niche. So for an example, say that I want to go with the koala bear niche. I can just type in koala bear apparel, and then I can check availability, and if it says available, I can just click save and continue. And the next thing you want to do is to make sure that you tell Etsy how you want to get paid. So over here, you have to fill out where your bank is currently located, and then you're going to come down here and you're going to enter in how should they deposit your funds. So you just have to type in the account type, routing number, and account number. And then you can go ahead and talk a little bit about yourself, where you're currently located, first name, last name, date of birth, and the last social security number, and all of that information right in here. And then you can click save and continue. I'm going to go ahead and fill this part out, and I'll be right back. So for the last step, go ahead and set up your billing information. So all you have to do is add in a credit card and also enter in your billing address, and then click open your shop. So after you have finished registering your account for Etsy, you will be redirected to the dashboard. This is what your dashboard will look like every time you log into Etsy. And what you can see is the total number of views and visits you have on your store. You can also view the number of orders you got, as well as the total revenue. If you look under listings, you'll be able to see all the different products that you currently have inside your store. So you can actually manage it under listings. And as you guys can see, we have no current products inside of our store, but in just a bit, I'll show you how you can create your first product inside of your Etsy store. Now, the next thing is if there are any customers that may be interested in your products and have certain questions about it, they can also private message you right over here. Also, if you get any new orders in your store, all you have to do is look under orders and shipping, and you'll be able to see all of your orders listed here. But that's pretty much it. Now let's hop on back on over to Printify. For step number 2, you want to go to printify.teebootcamp.com and then click this button down here that says start selling. Simply go ahead and enter in your email, password, click I am not a robot, and then sign up. So right now we are back on Printify. So before we get to create our first product, we will need to link up our Printify account with our Etsy account Therefore, if we ever get an order on Etsy, we can automatically send that order over to Printify for it to be print, packed, and shipped. So right now I'm going to show you exactly how you can link these accounts together. So the first thing you want to do is click on this drop down menu and then click Manage Stores. You then want to go ahead and click Add New Store. You then want to find Etsy right over here, and then you want to go ahead and click Connect. And then you want to simply come down over here and then click Allow Access. And to verify that you have successfully connected your Etsy store with your Printify account, under My Stores, you'll be able to see your exact Etsy account listed under here. So now for the fun part is to actually create our first product. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you will need to have a few designs ready to be uploaded. So if you don't have any designs currently, let me show you how to get them. So the first website I recommend is called Fiverr.com, and what I did was I typed in phone case designs, and I can scroll through all the different types of gigs and services that other people are offering to help us create our phone case designs. So as you can see, you can scroll through all their past work and see which one you want to hire for this specific job. So as you guys can see, for the prices, it ranges anywhere from $5 to $10 to $20 all the way up to $25 and up. So you just have to see what fits your own price range and then go from there. Now another option would be to go on placeit.net, where you can look under designs right over here, and you can actually search for different types of designs that you want and look through all the ones that you can create for yourself. So this is not very desirable, but I would recommend creating your own designs if you simply don't have any funds to start out with. So over here, you can search for different kinds of templates and you can go ahead and create your own. So say for an example, let me show you this one right over here. So you can actually come on over here and then quickly create your design. So over here, if say you don't want a certain design, you can go ahead and delete it out, or just uncheck the box over here, or I can also add in more text. So over here I can say taco cat, and then if I don't want the words down here, I can actually remove it and I can actually drag this cat anywhere here. So you can also change out the background to any color that you want. In this case, if you want your phone case to be a certain color, then I would click a specific color. So if you want the background to be purple, you can actually go ahead and click a purple color. Or if you prefer it to be yellow, you can click yellow or green. So whatever phone case background you want to, you can go ahead and select that. And after you are done, you can come over here and then click the download button. So coming back to Printify, you can go ahead and scroll through Printify's catalog and see what type of products you want to start selling in your Etsy store. Now, I do recommend sticking with a product that best relates and suits your specific niche. Again, that will have to do a little bit of research. But in this case, we are just going to go under accessories and say, for example, I want to start selling phone cases. I can actually scroll through here and find the different phone cases that I actually want to start selling. So let's just say I want to start selling this one right over here. So I'm just going to click this one. And now for the fun part is to upload our first design. Now, before you click add your design, what you want to do is make sure that your design file meets these requirements. So make sure that it is in either JPEG or PNG. Make sure it has a maximum file size of 50 MB and that it meets the recommended dimensions right over here. So I'm going to go ahead and add my design. Now, in order to upload your design, you can actually go to my device to upload from your computer, but to make it easier, I've already uploaded the design and I can actually find it under my library. So the first one I'm going to upload is this purple koala design, which I've already created by myself. And I'm going to go ahead and click Save Products. And then we're going to go ahead and then click Next. So the next thing we need to do is to create a product title for our koala design. So I'm going to just basically type in koala bear purple phone case, and then I'm going to click Next. And then we can actually create and adjust our pricing to however we want. So if you want to sell it for, $24.99, you can actually set it right over here. Or if you want to keep it at $19.99, whatever you want to do, just enter in your pricing. So in this case, I'm just going to set it at $24.99 and I'm going to go ahead and click Next. And for the last step is to publish our product to Etsy. Simply check this box right over here and then click Publish. And the next step is to go ahead and edit your listing. And now when we come back to Etsy and look under listings, simply refresh your page and you'll be able to see your first ever product synced within Etsy. Now, the first thing you do want to do is go ahead and edit this listing. So once you come under the editing section of your listing, you can actually go ahead and add any photos to all of your current pictures right over here. So say you have a better mock-up that you want to use for this specific phone case, simply add a photo as the primary. So the next thing you want to do is come down over here and make sure that this is the exact title that you want your phone case to be named. If not, you can go ahead and change it. Now we can talk a little bit about this listing. So obviously I did not create this, so I'm going to go ahead and click another company or person. You can say, is it a finished product, a supplier tool to make things? I'm just going to say finished product, and then it's going to be made to order. So this is a category, so you can actually select your different categories right over here. So obviously this is a phone case. You can add in all of the color and patterns, but this is all optional, so I usually just skip it. You can also add in automatic. So for me, because I don't want to always log inside of Etsy to manually renew my listing, I just want to set it at automatic so it will renew itself when it expires. So do keep in mind that every time Etsy renews your listing, they do charge 20 cents. But that's fairly cheap for what you're going to be earning from Etsy. So the next thing you want to do is type in your description right over here. So talk a little bit about what your phone case is about. So, you can actually come here and type in koala bear purple phone case for all ages. And then I usually like to leave in the description that Printify has provided with me. So it could be, plastic, it's, a photographic print quality, clear, all that kind of stuff. So I usually keep it the same. Now over here, I can also add in my production partner. So because I'm using Printify, I can go and add that in. So in this case, I'm just going to add in Printify. I can type in the location. And after that, I'm just going to click Save Partner. So the next thing you can do is add in some of the tags or materials that you use to create this product. Since this is optional, I usually leave it blank unless anyone asks me about it. And the next thing that you want to make sure is the pricing of each of your products. Make sure it is the price that you do want to charge per product, so it should be over here. But we have already adjusted when we created our product over at Printify. So if you want to change the pricing, up it, you can decrease it, you can then change it right over here. You can also change your shipping options, how much you want to charge per product when someone does purchase from it. So you can keep it at a fixed price right over here, or you can enter a custom options. I just leave it at fixed price. I mean, this is already pretty standard. $4.50 domestic, and then a 1 to 7 business day processing time. So this is pretty good. So I'm just going to leave it the same. Again, over here you can see a summary of the most important part of your product, which is how much you're actually charging for shipping and the total price once that person buys. So it'll be the $24.99 plus the $4.50 right over here will be the total price. So after you're satisfied, just go ahead and click publish. So quickly, I want to show you a preview on how the listing actually looks like when your customers comes and visits a certain product. So over here, as you can see, here is the image of our phone case, how much it costs right over here. When are we going to ship, the cost of shipping, all of this information over here. So they can actually see a lot of the images up close, things like that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding more product to my store, and I'll be right back. So I just went ahead and uploaded 2 additional designs inside of my store, so I have more selections for my customers to choose from. So they're all really just koala bear designs. Like I said, I do recommend sticking with a specific niche. So over here, I have this phone case right over here, and also this one. So as you can see, they all have to relate with koala bears. And the next thing what we want to do is to create a video so that we could actually drive free organic traffic from a social media site back to our Etsy store 100% free. So let's hop on over. So in order to make these videos, I actually use a software called WeVideo, and it's a great software to use whenever you want to create these simple videos to promote on Pinterest, Instagram, or Facebook. So let me show you exactly how easy it is. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go under backgrounds, and as you can see, they give you a tons of few different varieties of different colors that you can choose. So if you actually click on some of them, you actually get to see a preview on how it looks like. So if you just pick any single one for your videos. So in this case, I like this galaxy looking one. So all I have to do is really just to drag it to one of the video slots. Now, the way that making videos work is they work in layers. So if you want to overlay a different image or text, you'll have to put it on a different column. So the next thing I do want to add is the photo image of our phone case. So you will have to upload the image of your phone case up here or whatever product you're trying to sell. So in this case, I'm going to drag the phone case right over here. So as you can see, it appears on the preview. So I definitely also want to drag it so it aligns with the background, because when the video is playing, we definitely want both of them to appear on the screen. So let me show you very quickly. I'm just going to hit play. So as you can see, the background is moving while showing our phone case. Now the next thing I want to do is add in another layer, because we want to add in some text. So I want the text to be overlaying both the background and the photo image. So I'm going to go over to text, and then they have a few different options for us to select from. I'm just going to go ahead and select this one over here. And then if you double click on it, you can go ahead and edit it. I don't like green because it doesn't really stand out. So I'm going to go with a white one. So I'm just going to drag it down here. And then I can go ahead and edit the text. So I can just say, you know, do you love koalas? Question mark. And then I can say, visit us today. And if you want to change the font size, you can simply come on over here and say you want the font size to be 70. You can change it to 70 and then click Save Changes. Obviously, once again, we want to drag all the layers to align each other. So when your video is playing, it matches the background plus the photo image plus the text. So I'm going to go ahead and play it for you so you see how it looks like, so you can see that they all appear at the same time. So you're saying, well, Cynthia, what if I want to create a video showcasing all three of the phone cases? No problem. You just have to keep on adding to this video. So if I come back over to backgrounds, I can go ahead and select a different background. So in this case, I can pick this one over here, and I can just drag it right next here. And then I would come on back over to my media, grab the other phone case, drag it so it aligns, and then I'm going to go in and add in my text again. So I'm going to do this, make sure it aligns, double click, and then I'm going to say, you know, say limited time only. Get it for, you know, however you're selling this, I don't know, $24.99 or whatever. And then once again, I'm going to change the colors around. Probably make it yellow. Okay, that looks better. So I'm just going to drag it down here, and then I'm going to click Save. So I can keep on adding the third one. So same thing. I'm just going to add in this, and then I'm going to drag in my other phone case. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag it right over here. Again, I can drag it out. Now, say for example, you don't actually like how big it is, you can actually shrink it. So if you want to show it kind of like smaller on the screen, you can as well. So I can just do this if I want. And then one more time, I can go ahead and add in my text. And I'm going to go ahead and just change out the text. So I can just say, visit us at, you know, your website.com. Then I don't want to add in anything for the second one, so I'm just going to go ahead and click Save Changes. So that's it. It's pretty easy. You know, there's nothing difficult about it. I'm going to go ahead and hit play again. So as you can see, you'll be able to see all the phone cases in one video. So you can really upload something like this onto Pinterest. So I do recommend doing the portrait version for Pinterest, as they do prefer vertical videos and pins over square or landscape. So this is the best one because we are going to be focusing on Pinterest traffic for this training. So once you're done, simply come back up here and click the finish button, and then you can go ahead and export it and then upload it onto Pinterest. And also another thing you can do is, if you look under audio, you'll get tons of royalty-free music that you can actually use for your videos. So if you see one that you like, you can actually grab that certain audio file and then put it under audio. So what I like to do is, once I do that, I can come back here, drag it so again it aligns like that right over here, and then it'll play the nice background music. Again, you just click finish and download, and let's hop on over to Pinterest. Right now I am on Pinterest.com. If you don't already have an account, simply go on Pinterest and register for one. It's super easy and simple. Now, the first thing that we need to do before we create our first pin is to actually do some keyword research. So say for an example, our keyword here is koala bear. So I'm just going to go ahead and type that in. So automatically what Pinterest will do is they will suggest popular keywords associated with your niche. So we have koala bear drawing, tattoo, cute, crafts, illustration, so on and so forth. So we want to make sure that we enter in all of these keywords inside the title of our listing so that people can discover our product. So we're going to find one that is mostly related. So what I would do is I would actually click on koala bear. And what Pinterest will do is they're going to give us this top suggestion bar. And these are sorted by one of the more popular keywords associated with koala bear. So it's the most popular to the least popular as you scroll down to the right side over here. So over here would be the more popular terms. What I would do is I would pick out all the keywords that are mostly related to my specific product, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure to save it inside of my title. So over here, I'm going to look at drawing. So the design on my phone case is a specific drawing for a koala bear, so I could include that in. I can also include illustration over here, painting, and then you can actually scroll through here to see what other keywords you can keep on adding. Also, some of them are watercolor, so I can also add that as well. So what you want to do is actually string together all the relevant keywords right up top here and add it to your title and also the description of your pin. So over here, if I just type in something like, koala bear phone case, I can see what is really out there in terms of my other competitors. So as you guys can see, I see a koala bear phone case over here. There's a few right over here. So I can actually kind of take a look at what their title of their pin is right over here, which just says, clingy koala iPhone case. Let's take a look at this one. It just says, phone case, iPhone case, pink, the color of it, which is pretty good. But notice here, as I scroll through all of these pins, I don't see a ton of videos, maybe one right over here. But as you can see, as I am scrolling through here, the ones that actually catches your attention are the videos that you see right over here, because they simply move. Over these static photos that doesn't really move, it doesn't really jump out at us. The ones that does jump out at us are the videos. So a lot of times video pins on Pinterest are not really used a lot. Number one, because a lot of people don't know how to create videos on Pinterest. And number two, not a lot of people know that on Pinterest you can actually upload videos. So what I'm going to be showing you right now, how I actually make $100 per day on Etsy, is I actually go and post different products of my Etsy store products that I've uploaded into videos, because videos just drive higher click-through rates and higher engagement. So as you can see, I'm going to keep scrolling here. Another video right over here, very engaging in my opinion. It really does catch my attention, even though it doesn't have to do anything with my niche. So again, you can actually go ahead and record your own video if you actually have your own product. The first thing that we're gonna do is go under create, and I'm gonna click create pin. And then I'm gonna go ahead and upload my video. So I just uploaded my video, and I'm gonna go ahead and add in my title. So I'm just gonna say koala bear drawing watercolor iPhone case. And then for the description, I'm just going to type in check out our koala bear phone case selection in our Etsy store. We have tons of color styles to choose from. And then for the very end, we want to add in our destination link. So just go back to your Etsy store, grab the link and put it in here. So, you know, go ahead, go type in etsy.com/your store URL or whatever it is. And then you want to come back here and then click publish. And this will be published on your Pinterest profile. And because we've optimized the keywords, this will have a high chance of ranking whenever people type in certain phrases like koala bear or iPhone case, or in the event that they want to look for a koala iPhone case, we want ours to come up and we want people to be able to click on our link and go to our website. So very quickly, we're going to wrap up this video. So I hope that this was very informative and kind of open your eyes to see what is possible when you combine Etsy with print on demand. So I love this business model. It's really, you know, simple and beginner friendly, and you can really generate some passive income on the side as you work on, you know, your main business. Say you are working on Shopify like myself and you just want to generate passive income on Etsy. This is such a great way to do it. So let's hop on back. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Also, if you love content just like this, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap that bell notification so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And until next time, I will see you in my next video. Live free.